Gaming has come a long way from its humble beginnings in research labs to becoming a multi-billion-dollar industry that captivates millions worldwide. This video is a summary of the fascinating journey of video games, highlighting key milestones, technological advancements, and cultural impacts. Our story begins in the 1950s, where the seeds of video gaming were sown in the research labs of scientists. In 1952, British professor A.S. Douglas created OXO, a simple tic-tac-toe game, as part of his doctoral dissertation at the University of Cambridge. Fast forward to 1958, where William Higginbotham developed tennis for two on an analog computer and oscilloscope, showcasing it at the Brookhaven National Laboratory. In 1962, Steve Russell at MIT created Space War, a space combat game for the PDP-1 computer. This game is often considered one of the first true video games. The early 1970s saw the commercial birth of video games. Nolan Bushnell and Ted Dabney founded Atari and released Pong in 1972, an arcade table tennis game that became a massive hit. The same year saw the release of the Magnavox Odyssey, the first home video game console, which laid the foundation for future home gaming systems. The 1980s marked the golden age of arcade games. Titles like Space Invaders from 1978, Pac-Man from 1980, and Donkey Kong from 1981 became cultural phenomena. Crowded arcades filled with eager players, the sounds of electronic beeps and boops filling the air. The 1980s marked the golden age of arcade games. Titles like Space Invaders from 1978, Pac-Man from 1980, and Donkey Kong from 1981 became cultural phenomena. Crowded arcades filled with eager players, the sounds of electronic beeps and boops filling the air. The success of arcade games led to a boom in home consoles. The Atari 2600, released in 1977, became a household name, bringing games like Asteroids and Pitfall into living rooms. Families gathered around their TV sets, joysticks in hand, experiencing the magic of video games at home. However, the industry faced a major setback in 1983. A flood of poor quality games and market oversaturation led to a crash, causing many companies to go bankrupt. Shelves filled with unsold games, and companies struggled to stay afloat. The 90s marked a renaissance in the gaming world. With the advent of new technology and innovative game design, the industry bounced back stronger than ever. Iconic franchises were born, and gaming became a cornerstone of modern entertainment. From the rise of online multiplayer games to the explosion of mobile gaming, the journey continues to evolve, captivating audiences worldwide. The late 1980s and early 1990s saw the resurgence of the gaming industry, led by companies like Nintendo and Sega. The Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES, and Sega Genesis introduced iconic franchises like Super Mario, The Legend of Zelda, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Kids and adults alike were engrossed in these new, vibrant worlds. The mid-1990s brought the advent of 3D graphics. Sony's PlayStation and Nintendo's N64 revolutionized gaming with titles like Final Fantasy and Metal Gear Solid and The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Players navigated complex 3D environments, a significant leap from the 2D games of the past. The 2000s introduced online gaming, allowing players to connect and compete globally. Games like World of Warcraft, Halo 2, and Call of Duty became social experiences. Gamers with headsets strategized and competed with friends and strangers from around the world. Today, gaming is more diverse and accessible than ever. From mobile games to virtual reality, the industry continues to innovate. Titles like Fortnite, Minecraft, and The Last of Us push the boundaries of storytelling and interactivity. A montage of modern gaming experiences showcases everything from VR headsets to esports tournaments. The history of gaming is a testament to human creativity and technological advancement. As we look to the future, one thing is certain. the world of gaming will continue to evolve, bringing new experiences and uniting players across the globe.